Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video you are looking at my newest custom, which is Random. The video is not random. The character's name is Random if you are not familiar with him. It's an X-Factor character, X-Men. I'm pretty sure he was in the old 90s cartoon at least a couple times, and so that's why I made him. This is actually for the customer who got the 90s Apocalypse and Havoc, and if you can tell, he's kind of an X-Men fan. So I was happy to make this. I was actually pining for it, and he wanted me to make other stuff, so I said, no, let's make this, and finally I won him over and we made Random. And just like Apocalypse, I felt that the ADC Universe Classics Build-A-Figure body was in order to give us the proper proportions. So I used Despero. Apocalypse, I think, was Atom Smasher for the most part. But Despero gave us exactly what we needed for Random, and I couldn't be happier with using that base body, aside from a couple things, and I'll point those out. So let's take a look. He stands about just over 8 inches tall, so he's a bigger character, but he's not huge. He's not gonna be huge in front of the other 6-inch figures, because they're typically about 6.5 inches tall. So we wanted him to be a little taller, and that should work out just fine. He's definitely got the right build to him. I needed a bulkier figure, so this guy worked out. And being a Build-A-Figure, I was able to give him interchangeable arms very easily. So he has the gun arm and the regular arm for that side, and he has it also for that side. Now, while I'm talking about the arms, I might as well point out I put the tattoos on his arms. This side, the tattoo is fairly accurate. This side, I really did not want to do an armband tattoo. I just don't like the way they look, and so I talked my customer into letting me just put a coiled snake on his arm, so I did that, and I like it. I'm glad it balances a little bit better, so I was happy with that. In order to make these, I cut off the hands, and then I just sculpted a ton of different layers to get this right. That was a pain in the butt. I don't know, maybe I was just having a bad couple days when I sculpted those arms, but it took me forever to get it just the way I wanted it. But I'm happy with how they turned out. So that's that. His skin, by the way, is a couple different shades of gray, dry brushing on top of each other to give it a nice skin looking tone, even though it's gray. But that's, you know, standard dry brushing. So then I had to also sculpt the entire torso, not counting that. I sculpted the band for the jacket and the belt, and basically everything on the torso that you see that's brown or silver, I sculpted that, which was not the most fun, just because you have to get it so smooth and get it to look right and texturing and all that kind of stuff. But I think it worked out. It worked well for him, so I was okay with that. And then for the head, I thought Smart Hulk would be the way to go. So I got a cast of the Smart Hulk head and his glasses, and I gave his glasses new legs. Is that what they're called? I don't know. But I basically affixed the glasses to the head, and I shaved off his hair and sculpted a bandana, and I gave it a little tie in the back, which can be posed. So that's about what that is. So the head actually has a bunch of articulation, so I was pretty happy about that. And how I did that was I just basically shaved down Despero's head so that it was just like a little cap for the ball peg, and then I hollowed out the Smart Hulk head and put that on the cap. So he's actually using all of the original articulation. That's how I like to do that. Then I also gave him his cigar that's hanging out of his mouth. And I made that out of what's the stuff, the wire that holds action figures into their packaging. Whatever, bendy. What is that called? It obviously doesn't have a specific name, but I cannot think of it. Whatever. The bendable wire that comes in action figures. The glasses are flat black with gloss black and like a smoke coloring for the lenses. Hopefully you can see that reflection in there. The jacket is brown dry brushed over black. I put a little zipper on there, sculpted the belt buckle and belt. Pants are a couple different shades of blue over black to look like blue jeans. I actually sculpted over all of the articulation in the hip there, because we didn't need him to do the splits anyway, and it made him a little sturdier, so I went ahead and did that. I sculpted all of the boots, at least all of the fronts of the boots, to give him his more iconic looking boots, and then those are dry brushed brown as well. I think that pretty much wraps it up. So there it is, guys. There is my Marvel Legends, well, DC Universe Classics / Marvel Legends Random. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. In the meantime, keep collecting.